everyone, so welcome to my bathroom. This video is going to be the Dermalogica Clean Start range and how I use the products. This is more of a morning routine, so it's not going to include the bedtime part of the regime, so it is more for like when I wake up. Normally I would use these two products in the shower, but I've just had a shower, and for the purpose of this video I was doing them out of the shower. So let's get started, and I'll show you guys how I use the Dermalogica Clean Start range. So first of all, if you're not going to be washing your face in the shower, I would recommend that you put your hair up. So once your hair is up, you can start with the first step, which is the wash off cleanser, and you only need a really small amount. So I'll show you guys how much I would use. Let's see if I can get this right. So probably about that much. That's probably a bit too much, but that's close enough. So what you want to do is get some water on that and work up a good lather, and then spread it all over your face. Now normally my face would be a little bit damp to start off with and not completely dry, so I will slightly dampen my face and lather this up, and then I'll show you guys what I do next. So once you've got it all lathered, just spread it across your face, so across your cheeks and your nose and your forehead. Now there's plenty here, and normally I would do my neck and my chest as well, but for the video I'm only going to be doing my face. So you just want to rub it in circular motions, concentrating on my chin because that's where I get the most breakouts, and across my nose and my forehead. And once that's done, just rinse it off with lukewarm water, and then it's step 2. So that's step 1 done. Next is the Ready Set Scrub. Now this is optional, you don't have to use this in your daily routine. I only use it 2 to 3 times a week, but it says 3 to 5 times a week on the back as well. But it's up to you. I haven't done it for a couple of days, so I'm going to do it today. You don't need a lot of the product, so start with a small amount, and if you need more, you can get more. So start with about that much, so about the size of maybe a 10-cent piece for those guys in Australia. For you guys in America, I've got absolutely no idea what size coin that would be, but about that much. So what I normally do is start on my nose, and a little bit on my chin, then across the cheeks, then across my forehead. So that's step 2, the Ready Set Scrub, and you don't need a lot of it. Normally my face would be a lot more damp, so I probably wouldn't have used as much because it does spread out quite a lot. But what you're going to do now is leave this to set for 5 to 7 minutes, and then come back, and it will be slightly dry, so then you dampen your fingers and you massage it in. Okay, so that's been about 5 to 7 minutes now, somewhere in between. So what I've just done is got my fingers damp, and I'm going to just go in circular motion, concentrating on these spots where I would normally get breakouts. So my chin, just giving it a bit more of a rub there. My nose, particularly in this section here. I just rub it in using little circular motions. And across my forehead. And it's a very gentle exfoliator. It's got very small particles in it, so it's not a really rough exfoliator. And it smells really good too. And that's it. So then you just rinse that off, and then it's step 3. So once you've rinsed it off, just pat your face dry, just to absorb the excess water. If you do rub your face, like rub it dry, it can irritate the skin, and it can, particularly sensitive skin, it's not good for it. So normally if you pat it dry, it's a lot more gentle on the skin. And that's that. Okay, so step 3 is the All Over Clear Spray Toner. I guess it's sort of like a toner, but it's spritzer basically. So what you want to do, and this is my first mistake, is don't breathe when you're doing this. This is what I first did. The very first time I used it, I breathed in, and it was horrible. But what you want to do, and I'll see if I can get it at a good angle, is get the spritzer, Now make sure you close your eyes and take a breath before you do it, and I'll show you guys why. That's it. So that's safe now. But if you breathe in when you're doing it, it's very unpleasant, so don't do that. What I normally do is just kind of give the excess spritz, that's a hair there, give the excess spritz a little bit of a press down, just to kind of get it in there. Now the next step isn't part of their range, but it's just something that I use in my regime, and it's the Garnier Caffeine Eye Roll-On. And what I do is apply it under my eyes, just here and here, and then I dab that in. Now the last step, you do have two choices, so let me just get the other one. So I'm going to be using the Welcome Matte, but you can decide to use the Brighten Up. They both have SPF 15 in it, but today it's quite warm outside and I don't want to get too oily because I'm going to be applying makeup for a tutorial. So I'm going to be using the Welcome Matte SPF 15. Now this again, you don't need a lot of it, and it is the final step. So you just get it in the palm of your hand, maybe about that much, not a lot at all. It will do your whole face. If you do have drier skin, then you might be better off to use the Brighten Up, or just mix in a little bit of your own moisturiser just to give it a bit more, to make your skin a bit more moisturised. So just dab it across my face. This is basically how I do mine, at least anyway. Okay, so once you've got that spread out on your face, again, just keeping with the circles, working my way down my nose and out. Normally out and up. Just like that. And it soaks in really quickly. So that's it. That's the Dermalogica Clean Start regime that I have at the moment, at least for the mornings. I hope that it was helpful. I hope that you picked up a couple of tips at least, or enjoyed seeing how the products actually work when you're using them. If you have any questions or any requests at all, please comment below and let me know. I'd love to hear them. But apart from that, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I'll see you again really soon. Bye!